Hello, it is your friendly friend, your favorite Scentsy consultant, Phyllis Gray here at pgray1.com. This is actually for my team, but I'm going to show it to whomever wants to see it. So I'm going to show you about a site called Trello, Trello, Trello.com. It is amazing for my OCD organizational brain. And here's what's so great about Trello. It is a way to follow up, especially in direct sales. You really need to follow up with people. That is how you maintain customer loyalty. So I am going to show you how to do that. So on Trello, you create something called boards, and then within the boards, you create cards. It's kind of like Pinterest. So if you're into Pinterest, you're going to dig that. So I have one here. This is my follow-up board, and I'm going to create a new board here. So call it whatever you like. You could call it follow up 2. And I'm going to make this board private. All of my boards are going to be private. I've only started with one, but they're all going to be private, and I suggest that you do the same, especially with follow-ups because it does have customer information in it. What you can do later on is you can invite people to a team board. So you could invite your downline to this so that they could see the things that you're doing. We're going to create this board. Now what you're seeing here, it says add a list. When you type this in, you're actually adding cards within it. So for example, if this was going to be my follow-up board for my customers, I'm going to add in the month of March, the month of April, and May. Well, actually, I would do the whole year. And all I'm doing is hitting enter every time I do that. So now within this list, we're going to add cards, and the cards are going to be your actual customers. So the big blue thing is your follow-up. Then we get specific with the month, and then even more specific with the customer. And within the customer, we're going to get even more specific. It's amazing. So if you want to, over here, you can change the background if you like a different color. You know, since these colors are purple and green. So if you want to change it to purple, you can do that. If you want to add in photos, have personal photos for your boards, you do have to pay for that. And I don't do that. I'm using the free service. Yes, this is free. So within the month of March, I'm going to go in and I'm going to add my customers, all of my customers from March. So let's add in Sally. Okay, so I'm just going to hit add for Sally, and there's her card. Now for Sally, I'm going to do something really cool. So over here we have Sally's in March, and we can edit the description, or you can add a comment. Either way it's going to show up. I like to put in the description, Sally ordered on 3/10/17. Thank you, mailed 3/11/17 with sample blue grotto. Obviously that would change depending on what month we were in, but that's what I'm going to add in there for Sally because that's what I've done so far. It's just happened. So I'm just going to click save. And there it is. That's the description of Sally. Now in here, you could also add that Sally likes fruity scents or Sally likes soapy scents, anything like that. Anything you want to put in about Sally. Here's something really cool though. Over here on attachment, you can add a picture of their order. Now I've already gone to my workstation and pulled up a customer and had their order screenshot. Here it is right here. I've saved it. I'm just going to click here and it's going to load. Hold on. Now Sally's last order is included with her card. Now this makes the card really big and I don't like that. You see it right here. I want Sally to stay just that little Sally line. So I'm going to come down here to remove cover. Now Sally is little again, but her order is still included in here. So when I pull Sally's card up, I don't have to go search in my workstation. It's right here. It tells me the last thing that Sally ordered. So if I want to make a follow-up phone call, I can click on it and I can say, hey, Sally, how are you liking those bars? You picked some really great bars. Which one's your favorite? And that way I can list off, hey, do you like skinny dipping or sugar cookie better? Because those are two totally different scents. So that's a way to keep Sally's information right there in front of me. Now here is my probably favorite thing ever. Checklist. I love a good list. So I'm going to add in everything that I want to do in order. So I'm going to have, did I email a thank you? Let's pretend that Sally's order came in online. Email a thank you. Did I mail a thank you, card with sample? I can't type. Did I do a 2-day follow-up? And was it a call, a text, an email? 2 weeks, 2 months. I do this. If you want to use 1, 1, and 3, 1 day, 1 week, 3 months, 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, whatever works for you, do it. And then I'm going to put in mail sent of the month card. So I'm going to add all of those things. So when I click on Sally, I know that I have already sent Sally an email. I know that I've mailed her a thank you card, and I know that I've already called her for her 2-day follow-up. So that means that Sally is coming in soon. She ordered on 3/10. So I'm going to come over here and make her due date. If she ordered on 3/10 and I want to call in 2 weeks, I'm going to make her due date March 24th. That's 2 weeks after she ordered. Now I'm just going to hit the X here. Everything is saved for you. And that's going to show me right here that Sally is due in March. So when we get closer to March 24th, this card is going to turn yellow on the March 24th right here. It'll turn yellow. On the day of, it's going to turn red. And then if you miss it, you don't check it off, it's going to turn like a rosy color to let you know, hey, you missed this. Now, what if I followed up? Let's open Sally up again. And I do my 2-week follow-up. Let's pretend that it is March 24th already, and I've done my 2-week follow-up. That means in 2 months, I need to follow up with Sally. So that's going to be in May. So I'm going to take Sally's card and click and drag her over to May. Okay, and I'm going to reset her due date as whatever it's going to be. So March 24th, that would be April 21st, and then 2 months would be April the 19th. So now Sally is due on for her 2-month follow-up. And in between, I'm going to mail her a send of the month card because she ordered from me. She's going to get that for 3 months. If she stops ordering after 3 months, then I'm not going to send her the send of the month card any longer. But she's going to get that. So I can check that off multiple times. Here's a really cool thing. If you click this Enable Calendar Power Up, it doesn't do anything. It just says enable it. So I'm going to click Save off of there. And I'm going to leave here. So I've moved Sally to May because that's the next time I need to contact her. But now this shows. If you click on it, Sally's not here, right? Because, it's not May. So I'm going to, hang on, quit doing that. I'm going to scroll down. Now we're in April. Now we're in May, and there is Sally. So I can pull this up every day and just look at the calendar and know at a glance that I need to follow up with somebody. You can also link this to your Google Calendar. You can link it to your iCloud calendar, however you want to do it. However, if it is linked up to Google or another form of calendar, it does not automatically update. So when you moved Sally's card, when you originally put Sally in, it did update to Google Calendar, and maybe you set a notification, but once you move Sally's card, it's not going to auto update. So I don't bother to do that. I'm just going to have it right here in my calendar. So this is, do you see the genius of this? You could put in any board you want. You could put in your scalable systems here. You could put in your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and what you need to get accomplished on that. And if you missed it, you move it over. It's just an organizational system. So it's very, very cool. It's a neat way to keep up with stuff. And, add in your people. If you needed to add in, say in March, let's put in Jill. Okay, Jill is wanting to have a party. So you could change her label. Let's say you make Jill, they're hosting a party. So it's a green light. Yay, green light. And you've added in all of Jill's information. Wants to host 3/24/17, whatever day that is. That's all you have for her. She hasn't ordered anything yet. You don't have a checklist there. You could create another checklist. Now here's another cool thing I didn't show you. If you wanted to copy your checklist from one customer to the next, copy items from, Sally is right there. You can choose this and it's going to repeat that checklist that you made for Sally. So you don't have to type it over and over and over again. But we don't want to copy it because Jill's not a customer yet. Jill just wants to host a party. So what do we want to do for Jill? Well, we need to make her a checklist. Here's where you could make your hostess checklist. What are you going to add in there? Did you send her packet? Did you send her video instructions? Blah, blah, blah. Did you handle the guest list? On and on and on. You could add in whatever you want to do so it keeps you on track of what you have done for Jill. And then you can set your due date. You know, you want to have this stuff done by whatever date you set. So it's just a way to keep up with everything. And then after Jill hosts her party, guess what? You can move Jill to April. Because now with Jill, you're going to follow up with her as well. And then you would put in your description, you know, wants to host 327, hosted, then, you know, then it just becomes whatever you want it to be, however you want to follow up. But this is just super neat, and I'm really going to use this, and I really think that this is going to help me out as far as electronically keeping track of everything. Another beautiful thing about it, it is available as an app on your phone or your tablet, and it talks to each other, each device seamlessly. So if I am out and about and I need to do a follow-up, you know, I see somebody and I say, I'm going to give you a call in a couple of days, pull out my phone, pull up Trello, put it in, put everything in there I need to, set the due date, and it's going to let me know, hey, you said you were going to call this person on this day. So you could use this for, like, if you were looking for a job, which I don't know why I said that. You're not looking for a job. You have a job. You're a Scentsy consultant. And if you rock it out, it can be your full-time job. You could do it for an organizational project for your home. You know, are you redesigning something in your home? Do you need paint colors? Do you need to follow up on wallpaper? Anything like that. And then you can share it with people. So if you have other people involved in your project, say you want to share it with your husband, you could plan your family life through this. You know, this could be your calendar. You could create a board for your family and call it whatever you like. Call it family time. But everybody can be on the same page and everybody can see what needs to be done. So I'm going to work on this for myself. Hopefully I can get it down, and then I will try and maybe see if I can form a team page. Maybe I can set something up for you guys so that you can have your own checkoff list. So you say, oh, Phyllis, what do I need to do? Go to Trello, figure it out. There's your checklist. Follow it. So I hope that that was helpful for you. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm still learning it myself, but, you know, I'll get there. So I hope that helps. And thanks, guys. Thanks for learning. Bye.